Hello everyone, and welcome back to Matriarch Astrology. If you're a parent, a guardian, or just someone who has little ones that you love in your life, then understanding your child's emotional needs is everything. And in astrology, there is one major planet that tells us how to meet those emotional needs, and that is the moon. So in today's video, we are diving into how to understand your child's emotional world by looking at their moon sign. So why does the moon matter in a child's chart? The moon in Hellenistic astrology represents the physical body, daily rhythms, as well as the emotions. But for kids, it's going to be even more important because it's going to tell us what makes them feel safe. It also is going to tell us how they process their emotions and what kind of nurturing environment they need. Children are their moon signs when they are young because before they develop their sun and rising sign qualities, they're going to respond to life through their emotions. So if you've ever felt like, wow, why is my child so sensitive like this, but their sibling isn't? Or why does my child react in one way and then the other one reacts in an entirely different way? Then the moon is probably going to hold the answers. So first we're going to go through each element because how a child's moon is going to process these emotions are going to depend on the element. So that's fire, earth, air, and water. So let's first talk about the fire moons. That is going to be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Big feelings, big energy. These children are going to express their emotions loud and fast. And then they're going to move on just as quickly, especially Aries. And I know because I'm an Aries moon. And when I was little, it was basically kind of that way. And speaking of Aries moons, these children are going to need independence. They can feel frustrated when they're feeling confined or controlled. For Leo moon kids, approval and imagination are going to be important. They need to feel special and they really love being praised. So quality time one-on-one is going to be very important. Sagittarius moon children. Now these kids are going to need to be able to go on adventures, whether that's in the backyard or through the neighborhood or even abroad when they're older with you. So here's a tip for the fire moon parents. We want to show them healthy ways to express their emotions. This can be through creative activities like art or maybe dance, some type of movement, or even just sharing stories. Next up we have the earth moons. So that is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So here we see these stable and useful children. These earth moons are going to feel their emotions slowly but strongly, and they're going to need stability and consistency more than anything else. Virgo moon children, now these kids need to feel safe and in control. They can be hard on themselves and notice every little detail, so you do want to remind them that it's okay not to be perfect. Capricorn moon kids are going to need structure and security. Even if they act older than they are, they need to know that it's okay to be vulnerable. So a tip for earth moon parents, giving them affection and being reliable and also giving them clear expectations of what you expect from them is going to really help them feel nurtured and safe. Next up we have the air moon. So that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So here we see the social and curious child. So these airy children may process their emotions intellectually first. Gemini moon kids are going to need conversation as well as variety. So they are going to express their emotions by talking. Libra moon children are going to need peace as well as friendships because conflicts can really make them nervous. So they are going to be best in situations or environments where everyone is getting along. Aquarius moon children need to feel free and feel like they have their own unique style, and they don't want to feel boxed in emotionally. So a tip for air moon parents, you're going to want to ask your child, what do you think about that? Versus what do you feel? This is because they may react better to conversations that are based on logic. Next, we have the water moons. So that is our Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. They can feel everything deeply and suck up feelings like a sponge. Cancer moon children are going to need a strong emotional bond with their caregiver. So they're going to need that constant reassurance and very gentle nurturing from their parent. Our Scorpio moon children are going to need privacy as well as emotional depth. They don't trust easily, but once they do, they're deeply loyal, so do not betray their trust. Our Pisces moon children are going to need imaginative outlets as well as that emotional validation. They feel everything and they're going to need a safe escape, whether that's through storytelling or art. So a tip for the water moon parents, you're going to want to be the child's emotional anchor. Okay, so now that we know how your child's moon sign shapes their emotions, now what do we do with this information? Here are 3 key takeaways. 1 would be to validate their emotions and don't dismiss them. Every child's emotional world is going to be unique. Even if their reactions seem dramatic or intense, we want to make sure that we're honoring those emotions of what they're feeling, and we're not trying to have them suppress them in any way or kind of like hide them to the side. So honor what they're feeling and also teach them to honor what they're feeling. Number 2 would be to create an environment that matches their needs. An Aries moon child needs freedom. A Taurus moon child needs stability. A Pisces moon child needs imagination. And a Cancer moon child needs nurturing and comfort. So build routines that support them. Number 3, guide but don't control. Children develop best when their emotional needs are guided but not forced. I'm just really telling you what they need, not what you think they should need. So what's your child's moon sign, and do you recognize any of these traits? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you found this helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with other parents who might need this valuable insight. And if you want a personalized reading on your child's birth chart, I will have the link down in the description for my website. Thank you so much for watching, and remember that understanding your child's emotional needs is the first step in supporting them. I will see you guys in the next video.